Have you ever heard of a mantis lacewing? I've seen more mantis lacewings in the past week than I have in the rest of my life. Let me tell you why that is so weird and strange to me. This is a mantid lacewing. I like to say that if you were to ask a 5-year-old to combine every insect together, you'd get something like this. You have venous lace wings like a lacewing. You have a body that's kind of reminiscent of a grasshopper. You have a long neck like a stick bug, large eyes like a fly, and you have praying mantis raptorial forelimbs or arms. So it truly is kind of an amalgamation of every other insect you could think of. Of course, it's missing some other features, but as is, probable if you were trying to make an amalgamation of every insect. But one thing that I've been routinely told about these insects ever since I started studying them, insects in general, that is that they're extremely rare, and that you're lucky if you even see one. Now, my professor, Dr. O'Keefe, had a number of a specific species, but it's a little bit of a different story because those are generalists. What makes these mantispidae very interesting to see so many of is their life cycle. It has to do with their biology. These are two jumping spiders. They're males. And this is the target prey of a mantispid. They literally lay eggs and the larvae hatch and try and find a spider egg sac which they grow up and develop in, which is part of the reason that these mantis lacewings, though are all the same species, can be drastically different.
They are so specialized, they need a population of spiders that they can predate.
So it makes sense that they show up only very rarely. The most I've ever seen in a 7-day period was one at the beginning of the week and one at the end of the week. Although these two happen to be different species, and this was in Kentucky. What's interesting is because they predate spider egg sacs, they can be drastically different in size depending on the size of the egg sac and what species it is. It's for this reason that even though all 6 of the specimens I collected are the same species, one of them is about 10 times larger than all the others, and the others included males and females. The large one is a female, but all the others were a mixture of both. As to why I found so many this week, I'm not sure. I think it just speaks to the fact that maybe in these drought conditions or something involved with it, we have a lot of spiders in my backyard area where I do blacklighting. But in general, the takeaway I would have for this video is just, here's a cool insect most people have never heard of. It's pretty crazy. As always, stay bugging.